just talking about my S.P.R. and why I haven't set up how I set it up. Why did I FRT my damn longest rifle that I have? And you know, more info. Stay tuned past the intro. Alright, so look, this is why I decided to FRT this thing. I was seeing people having problems with their buffers and their cycling rates. So I figure if I put it in my, because this is a carbine linked system, right? Which means that the gas system is pretty long. The only one longer than the carbine is the rifle length. So I'm like, okay, this would be good to test it out because, you know, I got the highest dwell time on the gas system and I'm using a H2, is it H2 or H3 buffer? I think it was a H2. And people were saying that you need at least an H2. So I'm like, okay, cool, because I know in the shorter ones that I have, I'm running an H3, which is heavier, so it'll slow it down. But I wanted to see if I can run it as fast as I could out of the longest barrel possible to have the best reliability. That being said, the only problem that I've ran into actually running the super safety is my bolt would get stuck when I was locking into the rear, and they said that's because I have too much travel on my bolt and spring. I do have a Strike Industries flat wire spring in here, and I was running an H2 buffer like I said. So I was like, okay, and I think this is just a plain Jane PSA bolt. I do plan on upgrading that, not to tune the gas or anything like that. If I want to tune the gas, I'm gonna get a adjustable gas block because, as you can see, I have quite a few holes and everything in the actual receiver. So if I wanted to adjust it with a tool or anything like that, it would be really easy with this hand guard specifically. So if I was going to get something adjustable, it wouldn't be the bolt carrier itself, it would be the gas block. So how did it run, you know, after I got sidetracked. So yeah, I ended up putting 3/4 in my buffer tube. This might be a simple fix for you. And hopefully this helps somebody out there who's having, if you're having problems where your bolt is getting stuck in the rear, that means you have too much travel on your bolt with the super safety, and you could either shave down part of the upper, shave down part of the bolt, or you can just put 3/4 in there, or they have actual spacers, which reminds me I need to actually buy one, to actually put spacers like in your buffer tube to actually increase the length of it, so that it's, you know, you don't want it to be too short and you don't want it to be too much travel. You want it to be like in that sweet spot. And I think I found that sweet spot just with dry fire and testing it. And then I took it to the range and this happened. Yeah, that looks nice, don't it? And we did have quite a bit of fun out there running this thing. I would say I probably already had maybe like 600-700 rounds on this rifle, because it's like a low round count rifle for real. And then once I super safetied it, that shot up to about 1,000. So I would say I'm well into the thousands with this, because man, super safety, and it runs ammo like it's nothing like. But this thing does run like a sewing machine, and that begs the question, why the hell would you super safe a long ass rifle like this? Why would you put something fast, a fast ass trigger in a S.P.R, dedicated S.P.R, special purpose rifle? And my special purpose for this is long distance specifically. I wanted to push the threshold of what people designated rifle for. I wanted to push the mess out of this red dot. I've been running the shit out of this red dot. This is a Zulci Oak red dot. It was like sub $100, and I've been running the mess out of that, but I didn't do it for the red dot. I did it to push my close quarters capabilities with something this long distance. You know, I want to train in every possible scenario with every possible weapon that I have, just in case I have to get in some type of situation where I do have to use it, because the odds of me actually using this out to distance in an urban environment is very low, unless, you know, HSTF, zombie apocalypse, COVID part 2, whatever, you know. But in case something does happen, I want to be ready to be able to go really fast, really close if I need to. And that's why I think everyone should try pushing the limits of their weapon system as far as they can. Train in every possible scenario, because you never know what scenario you're going to need it for, and or what scenario you're going to end up using it for. This stock, this is a Magpul stock. Somebody was asking me about this. The color does not match. No, this is gray. This is not black. So that's why the color doesn't match. And I like that because I'm going to be putting a bunch of scrim and stuff on it. And I'm going to end up repainting this stuff anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Why have a Mall C1 Plus on there? Because reasons. Also because I can. Also because this isn't staying on here. I'm just going to end up replacing this with the light, to be honest. But I don't know if I want to put 45-degree offset sights on here. I do want to have a power free. I always want to have backup sights on everything just in case. And for now, excuse me. For now, this is my backup sight. Now, it did come loose, as you can see. It is very loose. That just means that I'm shooting the shit out of it. Also, why do you have rounds on the side? I got that question before. Why do you have rounds on the side? Those are actually 308 rounds, so that's just for aesthetic. But I do have one for the 5.56, and they don't hold it as tight as this. I need to find some that are like that from that company, because I like supporting the same companies if I can. If you make good stuff, I'll support you and I'll keep buying from you, simply put. But yeah, guys, run the crap out of your stuff. Make sure that it works. Train in every type of permissive environment, every type of permissive situation that you can think of, and just try to run different scenarios if you can. For example, I know people who were on sniper teams and stuff, when they were overseas, didn't plan on running CQB with a 20-inch rifle, but they indeed did have to. So that is something that I train because it's already been proven to have happened before. Granted, this is only a 16-inch, but with the suppressor that I'm putting on this, it will be closer to about 20-25 inches. So that being said, let me know what y'all think. Would y'all super safe a S.P.R? Let me know what y'all think in the comment down below. If I super safety it, does that change the designation of it? Is this turned into like a light machine gun or something like that, like a RPK or RPM, something like that? Let me know what y'all think. Comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Stay tuned for more. We got more coming. All right, peace.